Hi friends, welcome to my channel Early Learning with T, and today I am back with a topic called before and after numbers. This is introduced to kids around 4.5 years, and generally in UKG or at the end of junior KG. So this is a tricky topic and most kids get confused here. So what we should do? I would suggest never start with worksheets or practicing on paper. First, introduce the topic in a very friendly manner where the kid can learn easily just with things around. Then you can move to concrete things. So first, what you should do? First thing is teach them directions. So I've already shared a video on directions, and you can just go through it to how to teach directions to kids. Once they are very good at directions, then you can move to before and after numbers. Because they need to understand the right and the left. Because they need to understand right and left, that is the before and after number. So until and unless they are perfect with right and left, they will not recognize before and after numbers easily. So once they are thorough with directions, next we should start with simple things like stories or toys or even things at home. So let me show you. Okay, see, I have placed 3 toys, and what I'll do is I'll ask the child to pick queen. And before that, I'll also ask the child, where is the queen? Is she to the right or to the left of the transformer? So the child, if he is well versed with directions, will easily tell, is it to the right or left? So once they tell you the direction, you can say, yes, that is, slowly you can tell them that is before transformer and this is after transformer. So that is the way you can tell them. So you can just ask them to pick, can you pick kitty, or can you see, then the child will pick it, then put it back, then ask, can you pick who is before, or can you tell me who is before transformers? So then the child has to see who is before him. Okay, the queen. Or you can also ask who is after transformers, then they will pick, okay, kitty. So slowly, once you introduce them with toys, it will be easy for them. Once they're done with the toys, you can also tell them stories. Like you can just tell them, like in a zoo there are few animals. What I told my daughter is, I told that we visited a zoo and first we saw a giraffe, then we saw a lion, then we saw an elephant, and so on and so forth. So after telling her the story, I just took 4 to 5 characters, and then once I told her the story, I asked her to remember the story. I asked her few questions. I asked her who was after giraffe. So after giraffe, it was the lion. And who was after lion? So she has to tell. And after that, I may also ask like who was before lion. So that way you can just play around with things, with stories. You can also just take few toys like the animal figurines and put them and ask, or even you can put a race of toys. Then you can ask, see, just they're having a race, and if they go, so who is before, who is after, so who stands on which number. So that way, once they understand the concept of before and after, you can slowly move to number lines. So for number line, so why number line is important? Number line is important because initially when they learn numbers, they write them in a vertical manner. So it is difficult for a kid to imagine what comes before and what comes after if they're in vertical order. So first, let's make a number line. For this, I actually started with number line, but things didn't work for me, so I made one DIY of the number line. I just took a old wedding card, took a rectangle piece of it, I stuck her stickers, I just used one simple thread and a bead here. So now this was fun for her. So first what we did is, I just asked her, because visual and play will help them understand things much better than the paper. So I just first started with few numbers like to 3 and then moved to 5. So I put it at 3. I ask her what is to the right and what is to the left. Then I again asked her, this is to the right, goes to the right, then it is after. So after 3 it is 4. Then I again put it back at 3. Then again I ask her what comes to the left of this. Then it is 2. So 2 is before. So it's basically left is before and right is after. So it's basically left is before and right is after. So in the same way we just move to 5 numbers, 8 numbers, 10 numbers. So 10 here I would say to just remember the 0. So after 9 comes the 0. So that way you can teach the kids. Then slowly you can write with pencil here like 11, 12, 13 and then so on you can do. Once they're first from number 1 to 10 is very important. Once they understand this, it will be easy for them. So after this you can move to number line, the same thing, and you can put this on paper. So I would ask, take this kitty and I will say this kitty is at 4 and she has to move a step forward. So she'll move a step forward. So before 4, what is before 4? Then she'll be back at 4 again. So after 4 it is 5. So in this way you can teach them. Then you can finally move to worksheets. Like you can give a number line and then just ask them like 5, 6, 2. So first teach before and then go for after, or you can also teach after first. After is actually very easy because it is the same way. Then you can move to before numbers. So once you complete with 1 to 10, then you can move to 10 to 20. Then from 1 to 20 you can do. In the same way you can slowly increase the numbers. Draw 3 boxes for the kid. And here I will give this number as 11. I'll ask the kid to stand here and then I'll ask the kid to jump onto the left side or to the right side, and then I'll also ask jump to the before number. So she has to jump which direction is before and which direction is after, and then tell me the number what comes before 11 and what comes after 11. This way you can play. You can also play on steps. That is also very interesting. Or you can just take a board marker and draw on the floor and ask the kid. There are multiple ways that you can these are few ways that you can use to teach your kids before and after numbers and make it easy for them to learn. So even before moving to numbers, you can just start with some shapes and pictures. Excuse my drawing. So I've started like this and slowly I've started introducing numbers. So this is to make it more colorful and easy and to create an interest for the kid. After this you can move to the normal regular thing like the missing numbers and a before after number. Hope you like this video. Any suggestions or any more questions you can just leave it in the comment box. Thank you. Happy parenting and happy teaching.